Now then, welcome back to Blood and Bones done in 60 days. Yes, today we are... Well, not yesterday. Today we are... Not yesterday. Yesterday was Lewis's video day, wasn't it? Yesterday, Lewis sorted out the end portal down there. And you may have noticed in Lewis's video that there were a couple of things that I was hollowing out and sorting out and attempting to tidy up and rebuild. One of the things that's been annoying me for a while is the fact that these cows are so derpy close together, and I'm pretty sick of coming here to milk them when we had cakes. Now I'm not milking them anymore, we're breeding them and chopping them up for their meat. Cooking them, making burgers out of them, and that's lovely. But I'm pretty sick of coming in and just breeding them up a bit, and then they all come derpy, all inside each other's heads like that. Like, now that's just too close. You two should get a room. Look at that. So I decided to split them off, and since we've got a decent amount of resources down there, quite a lot of resources thanks to all the mining, I thought about this little situation here. We've got wheat, yeah, and we've got produce, leather and raw beef. And we've got things in MFR, Mine Factory Reloaded, that make all of that happen. Now, if you saw Done in 60 Days last season, which was the Tech It pack, well, you'll know that this is something that me and Lewis have tried and tested. And so this will come as no shock to you that I'm going to set something up now. I'm going to do a little bit of an automation of cow breeding, transferring the babies and killing them when they grow old enough. It's quite a simple process. I'm going to get this done fairly quickly, I hope. Oh, I've got 20 glass bottles on me. I was just filling up the waters and stuff. I've just been doing little odd jobs, like I've just made some more peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because... we were nearly out of peanut butter and jelly. Now we're nearly out of peanuts. I've got to do some more peanuts, but I got a lot of peanut butter. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I've just been making those. We seem to be running low on sugar, though. I used to like do tons of sugar, but the farm up there has got a load of sugar cane, so we should be okay. I don't think there's any more in here. No, just a supply of other bits and pieces. Cookies. Yeah, I might eat some of them cookies up because we got them from somewhere quite a while ago. Alrighty, anyway, let's build it. Okay, so first of all, we're going to sort out power supply. Now, these redstone energy cells, they're fairly expensive. We need mithril, we need carmot, we need a redstone frame, which gets filled up with destabilized redstone, and that costs us a diamond. Now, we are running really low on diamonds because we haven't been out into the nether, caving in the nether, finding diamonds for a while. We feel like we've done everything we can in the nether in our local area, and we're going to have to go really, really far. So, just before we get there, there was something that Lewis and I sorted out before, well, after his last episode yesterday. That was where we got the end portal. I've been carving this place out to open it up a bit and to try and figure out a design, a floor design maybe. I'm doing a little ring around this in black bricks. But that's not what I'm showing you. That's not what I'm showing you. I'm getting distracted by things that I'm doing that... I like building. I like building, don't I? You know I like building. I do buildings lots and lots. I mean, that thing over there is so cool that I built. I haven't finished it yet though. I've still got the rest of the season to finish that off. Yeah, watering can. Lewis has got us a watering can. Sorted that out. And we've got diamond essence. Yes. Decided to use the last couple of diamonds, well the last 4 diamonds to be precise, and all the goodies that we'd got stocked up to add in diamonds to this little thing that Lewis has been doing. And also, there is now a chunk loader under it as well. As you can see from the mini-map, I'm in a loaded chunk. And all I did was, my poppet shelf that was underneath us, let me just do the F9s, right? My poppet shelf was literally just under here somewhere, just around about here, in this chunk. You see where this grid is? So all I did was I moved my poppet shelf into this chunk, which means it's in the corner of my witchery area, which is still, in my witchery area, still cool. But now this chunk from that corner there all the way around, filling all of this system here is now chunk loaded, which means that Lewis isn't having the problems he was having with the Mine Factory Reloaded. I didn't actually twig that this was a thing, a problem. And when I had my tree farm, which you can see is the other chunk loaded. Hee, that did something. The other chunk loaded. I don't need to keep doing that, do I? The other chunk loaded over there. That is now fully loaded in as well, the tree farm area. So we should be having that running all the time. Why it isn't, I don't really know. Why that tree's there, I don't know. I'm going to have to go and check. Maybe that little coal setup that I've got going on just doesn't feed it enough power to keep up with it. It is quite a power hog. Maybe I'll need to use something bigger and better. Let's turn this off again. Alright. So we'll get to this stuff maybe this episode, maybe next episode. Depends how much time I've got. Because this will take a little bit of time, especially if I keep getting distracted like I am. So, for those of you that have never made a Mine Factory Reloaded cow farm, this, my friends, is how you are going to do it. And this is the start. You always have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before you start building one. That's like, that's an unwritten rule. That's a thing that you've got to do. So, we've got a power supply. We've got some redstone energy conduits. We've got that. We're going to use some item ducts. We're going to use some pneumatic servos. We're going to get grinders, chronotypers, breeders, and we're going to use sound mufflers as well because the noise of these cows. Can you hear them? Well, yep. We're going to use some sound mufflers as well to blank out the noise a bit. Now, I was debating on what colour bricks to do. That's my only thing, really. I like to build. I like to make things look pretty. This area down here, it's got a certain look about it. The corridor down there, it's got a certain look about it. I like making things look nice in Minecraft. That is an endo creeper. How the hell did you get in here? And I hope. Oh, wow. Where'd you go? You see him? Oh my word, I think I hit him. I may have hit him once. Hopefully he's gone for good now. Woo! Okay, well, so many distractions today. How are we doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Are you doing alright? Yeah, you're doing okay, good. Right, let's we try and get on with it. Yeah, I was deciding between large bricks, which are bricked with the bricks around them, and I've been collecting lots of these bricks from around and about. Not really needed to make them, although we've been collecting lots of clay as well. But there's places like this. These little fireplaces are all around the dungeons, and I've been collecting bricks all over the place for those. And 4 of them and 1 brick gives you a very big supply of those, which is why we've got so many of these large bricks. They're so cool. I like them. I like them a lot. You get 8 for 4. So you basically 1 brick there, and you double up your bricks, which is why we've got a big floor of them down here, and so much of the stuff downstairs was blocked up by it a while back. Let's get some blocks to sort out between us anyway. Let's figure this out. I think I'll use the smaller bricks. I think I'll probably use the small. Ah, wait a minute. I got some covers. I used some covers the other day. I used covers on something down here. That was a creeper I just heard go pss, pss, pss. Yeah, I used some covers to cover this pipe. Finally covered the pipe. Finally. It's been like weeks, and that pipe's never got covered because it's never been a priority to me. So I've been doing other stuff, and I just finally got it covered, which is cool. Right. This thing here. Okay, so we're going to start off with a breeder. And this is going to breed some cows. Okay, so it should be facing out into the pen. I believe the breeder is only a 3x3 area. Okay? And we're going to have a grinder for when they're fully grown. And I believe the grinder is a 5x5 area, which is this. Okay, so we've got those 2 set up. And we're going to need a chronotyper. Now, I'm not sure which way around this goes, so this might need a tap or two every now and again. But I think I'm going to put that one just in the middle there. Okay. I think the flashing side is out, and that's in. I don't know, though. Don't quote me on it. I think that's right. In fact, most of these show the back, don't they? So you place them towards the target. So this is probably the wrong way around. Let's experiment with that. Right, so you place this down targeting the area you want to target, like the other two machines. So targeting the area. That means that the flashing side is the side that's doing the work like that. And that is the still side, the exit side. Yeah? I guess that'll work. I guess that's a thing that we can work off for now. I can always tap it with a crescent hammer and turn it round. But then, of course, we're going to need some power for it. And I think I want the power supply very close by. Even though I'm going to put something to cover it, I want it close by. And we've got outputs on all sides. Why not? Outputs on all sides. And we're going to have cell energy going off in all the directions. So now if these are receiving energy, yes they are, yes you are, and yes you are. That's already got some mob essence in, because I nicked it from the other place. So alright, don't worry about it. That's something I tested out. Somebody said, why don't you use an MFR grinder, right? When you're getting rid of the silverfish blocks, those big explosions, the creeper explosions that do silverfish. And it was one of the guys from the Utopia Complete chat. And he said, oh, why don't you try it? And I thought, okay, I'll give that a go. Slowest thing ever, really. I place this down, I place some energy down, I do that stuff, I put that down, I do this, do that. Then I break a block, it kills the silverfish. I break another block, it kills the silverfish. Then I clean up some of the water, break another block. Oh, man, it took forever. A turtle just wipes them out, just kills them, just instantly. And I can kill them faster with my sword. But we get some mob essence from a grinder, so there we go. Right, now I need to block this in, and I think that I am going to, well, put one there. I think I'm going to block it in like this from this angle, and I'm probably just going to fill that bit in as well. And the visual side will be a bit higher up. We need items to travel as well, so from this barrel here is where we're going to put the wheat in, and the wheat is going to give wheat into the machineth, and the machineth will breedeth the cows when it's ready. Okay, so we're going to put a servo on that so that we can set it to always pull. Right, and we don't need to blacklist, whitelist, or anything like that. It's just going to suck out all the wheat. So we're going to test that by grabbing a couple of stacks of this wheat and dumping it in there. Those two stacks should very quickly disappear. I need to tap it first, don't I? Output. There we go. So those two stacks very quickly disappear, and they appear in here. So now this is ready to breed any cows that may be in this area down here. Okay, so we got that. Yep, you clear? Easy. Right, but we need to surround it one more time because we don't want any cows escaping all over the shop, do we? So we'll put these bricks around here. And I think I'm going to block it in so that you can't see anything other than the flat of that, or the surface of that when you come inside. And I'm going to have this run here as well. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. That looks okay. Yeah. You won't be able to see the cows, but I'm going to put some steps here, so we'll be able to walk up into and have a look around. I'll probably put some glass or something over the top of them, but they're the pens, right? And so now when a cow gets bred, it's going to shoot the babies out. This thing is set to moving babies. You can also move adults, but we're going to move the babies, so when the breeding happens, the baby appears, it sucks it through, and the baby ends up in here, and the breeding cows carry on being in there, right? I'll move the cows over in a minute once I've got this set up. So then we've got this, the grinder. And we don't need that there. The grinder will quite literally kill any adults that it's in here. I'll do some more of that in a minute. Do some more lighting up, I mean, in a minute. Anything that's an adult will get ground up and will receive the mob essence and all that sort of stuff, right? What we're going to do with the mob essence, I don't know yet. I don't think we've got any void things, any void pipes or anything like that. What do we got? A laser drill. That's, oh, it's got to be placed over a void. Okay. There's a void upgrade for chest, void gas, no, void bramble. No, there's nothing, no, like void pipes or anything that I know of, so I can't use any of that for now, right? But anyway, this will take items out with a little tap, and I think it auto pushes. I think it auto pushes, so I probably don't need to put a servo in there, but we'll test that out in a bit as well. And this is going to basically bring the items round here. I don't need it to connect there, and out here and up into those two barrels. And of course the only things that it can put in those two barrels are leather and raw beef. So anything that isn't leather and raw beef will stay in the grinder and clog it up. But cows don't drop anything other than leather and raw beef, as far as I'm aware anyway. So we're good with that. So I'll put that in there. In fact, I'm going to put one of the sound mufflers in there. And I think I should probably put one of the sound mufflers in here as well. Like that. There we go. Yep. Okay. And then we can, of course, put our brick layer across the top here, so that they can't get out. Alright. So now we can decorate the top bit any way we want, because that's the practicality side. I still want to check to make sure that actually does take out the cow, as it were. So we're good with that. I think I've got, yeah, I have safari nets. Let's take safari net, take a cow, have a cowman, put the cow in there. It can now get sorted. Give me another cow, thank you very much. And if I put him in there, or her in there, or it in there, it will breed with the other cow. So breed. So, cows do it. Go on, that's it. There we go. And there's a baby in there somewhere. Yep, baby in there. So this chronotyper, in theory, should grab it and suck it through there. Yes, it did. So we got the chronotyper the right way around. You point it and place it into the area that you want it, the same as the other MFR stiff. So now that baby cow's going to have to grow up. But I haven't got that much time to wait. They take a little while to grow up. So we'll get another cow. And we'll stick that cow in with... Okay, I forgot to block that piece off. Okay, we'll put the adult cow in there. And the adult cow should get killed in a minute. Let's put that in there out the way. Yep. There we goes. Oh, everyone say ah. No, don't bother. It's food. It's food. And this should give us the it's got the meat going in. No leather. Is that right? No leather? Just the meat? No leather? Well, that's possible. You don't always get leather from cows. Let's get us another one and test that out again. I want to make sure, at least. I want to make sure. So, pop another one in there. Yeah, it gets killed. Did we get any leather from it this time? Please be leather. I want some more leather. I've got a little stash of leather down there, and I want some more leather. Got more beef, but no leather again. Let's put a servo in there and see if it makes that much difference. Let's do it so that it automatically pulls out all the time. And let's see if we get any leather there now. No, still nothing. So there's nothing stuck in the machine. It was auto-ejecting. So you don't need a pneumatic servo, really. That's fine. Alright, and I'm going to pop a couple more cows in there so the breeding happens a bit faster. Because we want to have plenty of the babies over there. So there's 4. Let's put 6 in because we've got them. Just quickly grab some more. Boom. I want to save one as well for milking. So we get that one there. Right, so 6 cows in there. Okay, they can do some breeding, make some babies. The babies can grow up, and I can get stuck in here. Awesomes. Yeah, I'll take the cobble, because I don't care about the cobble. Well, and oh wait, right, I need glass over the top of that, don't I? So let's go and grab some grass. Let's go and grab some glass very quickly. And also, I want to make myself a rancher. 1 bit of glass. Really? Did you use all the glass up, Lewis? There's glass panes. I got an idea. Maybe. Where did I put my cutting device? My saw. In there. Okay. Because I was cutting those up earlier. Alright, so let's grab these. Turn them into 8 of those. That'll do for now. We can cover this over with a bit of this. Could actually cover them so that they're inside it constantly, couldn't we? I think we can probably put it over the tops of their heads like that. So it becomes a floor that they can't get out of. And that I can walk over like a so. Ah, 1 short. But we can cook some more up in a bit. You get the idea. And the other thing that I wanted to do was get some stairs. I think I've got enough stairs, but I'm just going to make a couple more just to be sure. Like a so. And there we go. And we're going to put those over the top here. So I can remember which one's got the power supply so that I can change and replace the power supply when we need to. I don't want to fall down there. Okay, so that's that. And I'm going to put some cobblestone over the top of that to remind me to put some glass there. Right, the other thing that I wanted to do was put something in here for the milking of the cows. I guess we should put some dirt in there, though, because it looks a bit odd having a cow that's not on dirt, doesn't it? It would have to have some sort of place to poo, and that makes it dirty, like a cow shed that hasn't been washed down by anybody anytime soon. Alright, so let's grab a cow. In fact, let's grab the other cow as well. You. That's it. And now I can get rid of the fencing and do some more fences around this cow, so we end up with our couple of milk cows back. In fact, I only want 1 milk cow now because we don't make cake. Oh, we don't make cakes so much anymore because somebody broke the recipe. Somebody saw us getting cake and they took it out of the mod pack, i.e. the mod maker himself. Alright, so we need another couple of bits of fence, and I also need to eat. What do I eat today? Let's have some of that. Rhubarb tart, and I fancy some carrot cake. It's actually one of my favourites. Peanut butter and jelly, and that'll take me right up, because peanut butter and jelly is a pretty awesome meal in this game. I don't actually like peanut butter and jelly myself. I don't know why, but I don't. Yeah, I like peanut butter, and I like jam, jelly, but I don't like peanut butter and jelly at the same time. Maybe call me odd. I don't care. Right, there's a load more fences. Let's go and get that sorted over here. And we'll go and stick this over here so that the milk cow can't get out. Our little dairy cow can't get out. I don't think the dairy cow will make any difference whatsoever if I put a second one in there. Oh, it's doing a breed thing. That's no good. So it's got to be a one-off. Otherwise, if I put a second one in there, they'll breed and then the babies will get up there because it's still in range of the breeder. So I definitely can't use that second cow up there. Gonna have to use that second cow down there. Okay. And have we got leather yet? Come on, cows. Cows give leather, right? 7 meat, still no leather. It's definitely got the ability to send the leather. Maybe it's just being funny with me. We shall see. We shall see. Alright, get some more glass and tidy the place up a bit. I guess we could do something with a bit of wheat, some hay bales, and maybe a bit of stuff in the ceiling to make it look a bit funky. We could do all that, shall we? Well, we've got a few minutes left, so let's do it. Let's do it. So, wood-based, we've got this drying rack. That might look cool. Maybe a ladder. We've got some fences already. Redwood bark. That looks pretty cool. Elderwood. Let's take rowan wood. Let's take some rowan wood and use some rowan wood up there. That might look cool. And I've already got all the wheat over here. I'm going to grow another huge batch of wheat just sitting there virtually AFK watching some videos and put some wheat seeds in. But for right now we've got all of this. We're going to make some hay bales. 7 ought to do it. Yep. And we're going to cut up this glass. Let's get another couple of those. 16, maybe not enough. Let's just do one more piece, and I can always cut some more up and fill that in afterwards. Okay, let's do that then, and put that into there for the feeding. Alright, and do I want to go all the way to the back, or do I want some feature on the wall? I think I want to sort of make a feature out of it so that they can go under there and I can see them under there, but I don't need to be under there with them, do I? Now let's get some more of these bricks. I was using the large bricks, wasn't I? And let's large brick around the outside here, and large brick up and across around the side there as well. So we can put some of these on now, so that I can start walking over the top of it. We're only going to go that far though. We're only going to go up to there. This is matching if I do two little groupings of 3x3. Oh, come on. Do you give me that back? Yes, you do. Okay. So if I put an edge round here like this, it's going to kind of match into the other side. And if I build a wall up here, it's also going to match, kind of. So let's fill this in with these bricks. Did I just miss the last brick? Can you see it from over here? Can you see it from down here? No, you can't. So it doesn't really matter what kind of brick I use there. So let's put some of these guys in here now. So I've finished that one off. Fill this in a little bit more. Fill this in. There we go. And maybe just put a few like hay bales just like stacked up around the back here, just so that we've got a little bit of stock looking. Maybe, yeah, something like that. Maybe that one should be over this way a little bit more, like so. So it just looks like we've got a little bit of a hay bale situation going on, and maybe, just maybe, put a couple of beams in across the top, because they look cool. Beams look cool. And maybe one just here as well, seemingly holding it all together like that. Maybe a bit too much. And put some of these in, maybe, just to break it up even more. Sort of supporting beams, like so. How many more have I got? I got plenty for that. That breaks up the colours a bit. Can do this bit as well. See, this is all just decorational now. So long as we can get in there, it doesn't really matter what it looks like, does it? But we can get in there, that's the main thing. Let's break that and stick that one on there. And all of the cows are sealed in. We've got access to little Molly or Doris or whatever her name is over there. We could also use a couple of hanging racks. We could use a ladder go nowhere as well, and make it look like the ladders go up into a loft thing. Yeah, maybe just like that. Just put some ladders going up into a loft to nowhere. We can have drying racks to put buckets on the side, like that, and maybe something like that, just to hold things up. I wonder what a poppet looks like on that. Nah, It's too expensive to put up there. Well, what else have I got? I could probably do with putting some light in there, couldn't I? Let's have a light source there. And check for F7. F7 is showing no problems with lighting. Let's take that away. Make sure F7's working. Yeah, without that one light there, everything's dark and things can spawn. Whereas with that like that, we're okay. Now, I don't know if things can spawn down there. Maybe I should make sure they can't. Like that. Yeah, and what about in that one? That one's about the same as well, isn't it? Let's break this. And can I put a torch in there? Yes, I can. And then put some more glass back. There we go. Alrighty. Well, it kind of looks a bit barn-like. Even though the cows are trapped below the glass there to look in. It's just making it look a little bit different, a little bit nicer. Because we can all have boring bases. Anyone can build a boring base. Anybody, and I mean anybody, can build a boring base. Not many people can build just a little bit of coolness into their base. And I like trying. I don't know if I get there, but I do like trying. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching another episode of Blood and Bones. I hope I didn't bore you far too much today. But it had to be done. I had to build this little farm thing. I needed it. I needed the leather and I need those beef cows so we can have burgers. Cheesy, cheesy burgers. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next episode of Blood and Bones.